Whoa! How's it going, folks? Well, I'm just out here noodling around in the studio tonight, trying out a new guitar. This is a Mexican Fender. It's had some modifications done to it. I'm trying to figure it all out. And we got a Vox AC15C we're playing tonight. This is a pretty cool amplifier, to be honest with you. Now, this is the circuit board version. That's why it has a C after the AC15. They do make hand-wired ones. You can still get those too. A little more money. Still, it's 15 watts. It's all tube. And this has the top boost, just like the AC30. Same idea, and it has tremolo and reverb. I'll give you a nice shot of the control panel in a second. And it's got a two-channel foot switch with it. Really cool amp. They're really chimey. To be honest with you, I have all the treble off right now. I mean, it's on 0, and it's still nice and sparkly. You know what I mean? It's just, that's what these Vox amps do. They just have that jangly, sparkly thing. Similar to a Fender, but it's just a little bit different. And, in a good way, really. I haven't played this guitar a ton, or the amplifier, so I'm just getting used to it. Let's just see what the tremolo sounds like. And I am plugged into the top boost circuit right now. The difference with that is it gives you a master volume. Well, you have a master volume, but when you use the top boost channel, there's a separate volume. So you can dime that one and crack the master, to get breakup if you want. Let's see what the tremolo sounds like. I gotta tell you, that's really quiet. I have some other amps with tremolo, and usually when it oscillates like that, you'll get this kind of white noise with it. Like, I can kind of hear it with this, but this is probably the quietest one I've heard yet. It's got a really nice circuit there. It's got all the speed control. It's really nice. You can really dial that in. Usually they're just on or off, and you can really soften this right down, and it's still on. It's very subtle, but it's on. Kind of cool. So you can shut that right off completely. Let's check out the reverb here. All right, I'm going to dime the reverb. Pretty cool. It's got a lot of soak there if you want it, Even down low, you still get a lot of trail, but it's not like clouding up the signal of my guitar. I like that because, some amplifiers, when you put the reverb on it, it really hits your signal completely. This is just kind of an after effect, you know what I mean, which is really nice. If it gets too soaked on, you know, all the notes, it just kind of washes out and doesn't really become useful in a lot of applications. But I mean, you can get all that nice Strat stuff. It loves that sparkle and chime, you know. Let's get down to the other Strat position. Pretty nice, really. Let me see if I can get a little breakup happening here. I think we want to do this. There we go. Yeah, so I just dimed the top boost volume and just cracked the master open again. Alright, I'm just going to roll my volume back a little on my guitar and see if I can clean that up. Yeah, so as you roll it back, it does take some of the high frequency out. It doesn't necessarily clean up and get brighter. It does lose a little bit of the overdrive because we're not pushing so much signal when we roll the volume back. So here's wide open. That's about half. So I lost some volume and I lost some high frequency. That's kind of useful, actually. Because now I play with a volume pedal, so now I can step on my volume pedal or use this volume even and get just the right amount of gain and high end that I want. Kind of like that, you know. Yeah, I've always loved the sound of these Vox amps. They got something really special and unique about them. You know, some guys hate them, some guys love them. I'm kind of in between. I just like a good sounding tube amp, and I consider these in that category. There's just, you know, there's been a lot of cool stuff written and recorded on these too, so if you're looking for a nice studio amp or a good little gig amp, I recommend these for sure. The AC30's a lot heavier, and it's a lot louder. These are pretty loud, I'm going to tell you. That 15 watts is a lot of bacon. You know, a small club, you'd be okay. You can always stick a mic in front of it. And I'm not sure if it has a line out. We're going to look at the whole panel here in a second. And in the back, too, there's some other plugins. So, you know, for a 112 combo amp, 15 watts, it's a lot of nice tone here. Okay, so I'm going to... We're still on the top boost, and I've got the top boost volume on about half and the master on about half. That's super loud in here, I'm not kidding you. I'd have to turn that down jamming in this room with the drum set sitting, 6 or 8 feet away from me. It's got a lot of steam. And, like I said, you can really control the breakup with your volume or a volume pedal. Also, what I might do is maybe set up a boost pedal just to get the breakup and get that dialed right in with the amp. So if I'm playing this particular guitar and I step on the boost pedal, it's going to bring me right to where I want to be. There's a lot of ways to do it. EQ pedals will get you there too. There's lots of ways to do it anyway. Or you can just do it with the 2 channels on the amp itself, which is an easy way to go too. I would probably almost set that up as well. And you could actually use the top boost channel for the dirt. You could use the regular channel for your cleans, but you could also put a boost pedal in front of the regular channel if you wanted to. There's all kinds of ways to do this, but really cool amps, really well made. They got a great look. I always love the grill cloth on these. And they did make a few different options in color. You could get like maroon ones. There was some limited production ones that you could get too. Nonetheless, I really would highly recommend one of these amps, really. If you're looking for the classic thing, Fender or a Vox, as far as the clean stuff, these are pretty hard to beat. And like I said, you can get almost a Marshall tone out of it with a couple pedals in front of it and boosting it. Humbuckers will turn these things on a little quicker too as far as the breakup goes. So let's take a look at the panel and I'll show you guys what the options are on these so you can kind of get a good view of it. Okay, here we go. Okay guys, here's a nice shot of the top panel. So there's your power on and off, and there's your regular channel, your tremolo, reverb, and this is your top boost right here. So top boost, you have bass, treble, and another volume. So you can dime this volume and then just crack the master volume on and get your breakup. Really cool. All in all, it's quite an amp. And there's your 2 options to plug in, either normal or top boost. Let's take a look at the back. Okay guys, so this is where your foot switch would plug in. There's the info right here. And this is where you plug your external or extension speakers in. And it tells you the ohms and all that you should be using. And it's 15 watts, like I said. Really cool amps, all in all. Just a classic tone. And that classic Vox look, Everybody just kind of likes that. I do. It just looks really neat. That old grill cloth. I mean, they haven't changed anything, really. Great amplifiers. Here's the foot switch that goes with it, too. Like I said, you got the AC30 thing happening without the extra weight. And, you get a little less volume, but a lot of guys like these because there's still tons of clean headroom. And, you can get them to break up. The AC30s, those are loud. With the top boost, you can get them to break up, though. But again, they're heavy. If it come down to me gigging professionally and someone was lugging my gear, yeah, I'd have an AC30. But this right here, honestly, will do the job and then some. Really sweet sounding amp. I can't wait to try some more guitars out through it. This is really the first time I've really messed around with it, and I was just kind of trying out this Stratocaster that I was playing. Trying to see what's up with that. But anyway, guys, I thought I'd share this with you and give you a good view of it. I got a couple more amps I'm going to demo too. I got a Vox Night Train tube head that belongs to a buddy. I'm going to show you guys. That's really cool. Again, you get that nice Vox chimey, sparkly stuff. So, okay guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Be good. Okie doke.